Good afternoon, friends. Today, let us discuss regarding under this tourism and travel management with respect to this information technology, and also regarding the infrastructure facilities and also the policy. So, for this, when you talk about this particular policies, so a policy means it is a ready-made solution, and for this ready-made solution is being doing by this particular government of India. So, that here for this tourism infrastructure and policies that we are going to study some of the government schemes are providing for this particular tourists, and also regarding their particular policy, their ready-made solution for this particular national tourism policy from 2002 onwards, 2022 and also 2025. Even our Telangana government in 2025 has given a particular tourism policy for us. So, likewise, let us discuss what are those particular schemes that we have been having and how it is been benefited to our tourists, and how it can be make down to get more strengthened regarding their economical policy. These things that we let us discuss one after the another. Now, first of all, let us discuss regarding this particular the government schemes, what it can be made out. So, now under this category of this tourism infrastructures. So, when you talk about this particular the tourism infrastructure, so under this the main important is that regarding their economical development. So, when infrastructure is being made out in these different areas, either in the urban or in suburban or in the rural. So, there is a lot of economical development has been made out, and this made the state of that particular, the economical state of that particular country is going to be flourish, and it can be made their GDP can able to increase in that particular globally, and also it improves that infrastructure. If it improves, so the employment generation also can be improved, because some of the people can be migrated to the different places in order to sell their particular rural products in this particular suburban as well as in the rural areas, in urban areas, so that they can get some income, and from that the self sustainability can also be increases in that particular rural people. So, these employment generations with their particular skills what they are having from their heritage traditional skills they have been getting, like Kondapalli Bommalu, and also for our that Chiriala paintings, like this. In even in Telangana we are having a lot of in the food the varieties, and also regarding this particular different infrastructure, 𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 and all these things are being improving. So, that makes that employment generation and also contributing a lot for the people for the skill development, and also for the entrepreneur development of those particular people in the rural areas, and also these things can help for this particular contribution of this particular for GDP also, right. So, this that for that what are the government making the steps, and then what type of policies, ready-made solutions are being formulating from them, that let us discuss where that government of India as well as the government of Telangana is being implementing, and what type of policies they are been mainly concentrating. So, first of all, that they are been concentrating more on this particular infrastructure funding. You might have seen that our roads are 165 highways, and also that 4 ways and 6 ways are been coming up. So, it is a drastically increasing, and most of these particular townships are being converting into these corporations, and most of these particular cities are being enriching with the new infrastructure facilities. So, this made that the future city for this our Hyderabad. So, all these things made this infrastructure funding for them, and also to promote that in a short span that it is been making a lot of differences in this particular category. So, very thankful to the government what the infrastructure funding making by this particular government of Telangana, and also for promotion and marketing. That because our place, our Telangana is a place where a lot of that particular cultural, social aspects, and also infrastructurally also we are having that particular different type of products are been coming up, and different type of places, that the heritage places and that they have been given, and cultural based some of the products like no, even the food that we have been having, the different type of foods that they have been providing, and also different type of feedings that we have been giving, that are organically, that we have been very much far before even from the advanced countries in this, and also that, but we are having some lack of marketing facilities to those particular rural people, and their particular skills has to be encouraged, and they have to come up so that they can be known to this total world under this particular one in. And also that today we made a lot of generation of this particular infrastructure development, especially by that PPP, that is a public private partnerships. This helped that today our ORR under the base of this, and it made it out today, then excellent changes has been come up in the rural areas, nearby villages, capturing that particular places and making them the to movement of the different places, and balancing those particular different products available in different places, and making the people to move from one place to another place. So, this makes all these things, infrastructure development, marketing facilities, promoting the different type of skilled people, and also like by making this public private partnerships in different places, which makes that for the sustainability of that particular state. So, this made that a sustainable tourism development in this particular region. So, this has been one of the thing that making by this particular thing. And also when the Ministry of India tourism under India and also in our state, that when you talk about their particular plannings and coordination, the Paryatak Bhavan and also that our tourism corporation are making a lot of plans, and also making some different type of coordinations with this particular local people, and providing them different type of schemes, and making with the industries as well as with that particular different rural areas, and connecting those particular rural areas with respect to this pilgrimage, or with respect to this particular heritage, with respect to the different type of what are the physiological needs regarding their food, regarding their shelter, regarding their particular facilities, regarding their particular clothing, that they are making out, like no, very nearby to our Hyderabad, that we are having the Pochampalli. So, this also may help that the financial assistance to those particular places, and make that the state more fruitful for the self assistance for those particular people who are been coming up. So, and granting them some schemes, and making this particular financial assistance, so that it can be helpful to that particular state, and also for that particular rural people. And also international promotion of India, so that when the people are been coming from the different countries, then they will see that what is going on, what happening to these particular places in India, because India is a place where for Queen Victoria that had been gave has a small matchbox saree. So, this international promotion that everybody knows our Pochampalli sarees, and also other places that we are hang Chirala designings, and also other places today we are getting the patent rights, and which made that to promote those particular our products to those particular maximum extent, and making the policy that ready-made solution they want to give. The government of Telangana has been making a good policy in 2025 in order to self-sustain, and also providing the different type of activities to promote the employmentability, and also for the skill development, and making this particular IT all type of IoTs, so that that can be helpful to this particular small nook and corner of this particular countryside. So, they can afford all these things. The broadband has been increasing, and making that along with the waterways, they have been providing this particular different type of facilities to this gram panchayats, hamlets, and also different type of mandals. So, this makes them the policy can be implemented in a right way, right track, so that it can be all type of fruitful things can be available to this particular rural area, and it uplift this particular. So, the Ministry of Tourism is doing its particular wonderful job in order to improve our economic also. So, the first scheme that we have been making of this is the 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 𝗚 scheme. So, for the different type of pilgrimage people, for the old people, for the youth, and also for the other type of the men and women have been providing this type of 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 darshan, because in the unseason that they have been providing the some schemes, and in the season then when they are getting this launch of facilities, at that moment they launched in this particular 2014 to 15 regarding this the theme based tourist circuits. So, these circuits are very very important for us, like we are having golden triangle circuits, especially the Delhi, Rajasthan and Jaipur. So, these type of things are been very very useful. In the same way, in our place also, that we are making of those, we are launching some of these particular circuits, especially pilgrim circuits and also ecosystems, by combining this particular Yadadri, combining this particular some of the places like Nalgonda nearby, some of this Nagarjuna Sagar, and also combining some of these Mahbub Nagar places regarding 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁𝗃 and that 𝗬𝗏 by making these circuits. So, it helped different type of peoples making this particular 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 darshan. Not only these things, as a 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 darshan, that all type of Shilparamams, and also all type of different place Buddhist spots, and all types of this particular Shakti Pitas. So, likewise that even that Kumbh Melas, different places. So, this 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 darshan scheme is been helped a lot of this particular middle class people. They can able to get to see these particular places with a minimal amount of expenditure, and this integration infrastructure developments makes through this particular all type of modes of transportation, railways or roadways or shipways, or like that what we seen previously, that all these things have been integrated along with the accommodation facilities, along with the recreation facilities, providing those particular places as the tourism spots, and making these circuits more and beautiful and very near to the particular the small customers also, or the small tourists, so that they can able to enjoy these type of integrated infrastructural facilities. So, now the second one that we can see, that is 𝗧𝗏 scheme. This is 𝗧𝗏 scheme is nothing but a pilgrimage regeneration and spiritual heritage augmentation drive. This 𝗧𝗏 scheme is very much expanded its branches, and it made that most of this for the purpose of this particular for heritage augmentation drives, like for the development of the pilgrimage destinations, like our some of the places like Himachal Pradesh, and some of the Jammu and Kashmir, some of the coolant places from the South India to that. Again in the southern places, like you are having some of the Kerala places like Cochin and also Thiruvananthapuram, all these some of the places in Tamil Nadu, some of the places in Telangana, some of the places in Karnataka, Hubli, and also some of the different places, that they made this heritage augmentation drives and developed this particular pilgrimage to go to the particular places, especially in Andhra Pradesh, the Tirupati, good pilgrimage destinations for the development. And also in Telangana, we are having this Yadadri temple, and we are having so many other type of places, pilgrim pages are been coming up. So, for that they have to increase their particular availability of the infrastructure and also heritage conservations. So, this 𝗧𝗏 scheme has been very helpful for the people in order to see the different places, and also to protect our heritage, and also to protect our culture, and also to protect our different ideals and also different places for the different religions, because our place is a combination of different religions also, like your Sikhism is been there, Jainism is there in Telangana, Buddhism is been flourished, and also we are having that the different temples for the Hindus and the different mosques at different places like in our city of Hyderabad. So, this made that the infrastructure development and also made that to view this in a short span by increasing this particular fastness in the transportation, it can be made, we can able to succeeded in this particular Prasad scheme. And also we are having one more scheme like that for that particular incredible India. So, because we will tell always like Atithi Devo Bhava. So, whoever it might be that we are been receiving coming to our country, that we will respect, because we will tell that in our words of the culture itself, Matrubhyo Namaha, Pitrubhyo Namaha, Acharya Devo, Atithi Devo Namaha. So, when you are telling this particular Atithi Devo, that we are respecting the people who are coming from the outside, and we are making them what the heredity that we are having, what is our culture, and also we are the first persons made them the culture of wearing these particular dresses and all these things also. So, if we see that from the 1000 years or number of 1000 years back onwards, our culture, it's been flourished not anywhere else in the world, it's only that we here in India, that and that too in our places also, so much of this particular incredible things are being there. And recently we got the Ramappa temple is also got this particular incredible India under UNESCO, and made a great contribution for this particular emphasizing of this particular development in the infrastructure. And also we also made a lot for the digitization and media promotions by using the different type of gadgets, electronic gadgets, and getting this information fastly moving to each and every person by using some apps, and also for using with this particular different type of media promotions, either it might be electronic or press media or any type of digital media, directly or indirectly we made that one, and we are gratefully thankful to this governments of giving this responsibility in order to make these particular things more desirable. And also that if you see the other scheme also like Udan scheme, Udde Desh Ka An Nagrik. So, here what we are being seen is in the regional air connectivity is also regional air connectivity in the within that particular country, that we are always been forward, and now today we are getting a particular international airport again nearby our Warangal. So, this makes that the regional airway connectivities even from the Shamshabad to the different places. So, this scheme under this that we are getting now the so many type of infrastructure developments regarding the aerodromes, regarding the bridges, regarding this particular any like we are having some different dams. The biggest dam that we are having at Nagarjuna Sagar in the Asia. So, these air connectivities, regarding water connectivities, and also this makes that to boost this particular domestic tourism with respect to this particular scheme. Today a lot of changes have been come in this particular. We are concentrating more, the government is been concentrating more on this particular infrastructure development. So, very thankful to this particular central government and also state government have been implementing this particular scheme. And also Dekho Apna Desh means initiatives. So, here what it mean initiatives are been taking care, means it encourages domestic tourism, and also is when domestic tourism, when it encourages, so much of people are going to get the employability, so much of people can able to withstand in that particular places with their sustainable developments. So much of people are being increase their particular tourism products, and it may be flourish to the world that what it is been there, which is been hidden already. So, that it has to be come up, and it had be given to all the people of the touristers who wants those particular needs of those particular products and services of the tourism. and also they have to promote the promotion of lesser known people of those particular destinations is really it is been there very near to my places also in nearby, but particular my Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. I saw a particular place in near to that particular dam. Some of the ideals has been which are came in that particular water has been kept on the bank of that particular Krishna on other side of this particular Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana, and so many temples has come. And also that our place like our Uppal Stadium has been constructed according to the diagram that is been there at Anupu near Nagarjuna Sagar, where this Malla Yodhas are been making in those particular the Buddha Yuga, that is the Nagarjuna University. No, when Nagarjuna has been flourished in that particular Nandikonda. So, these type of destinations, so many people do not know, and here also Ananta Vallabha Swami also is been there, the Vishnu temples are been there nearby that particular bank of that particular Krishna. So, these type of things has been made, this 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 initiatives which are been there, they are been rolled out, but that culture, their heritage, and also that particular pilgrimage has to protect and also save that one, those particular ideals, and also see that particular world flourishness of our heritage, that we have to protect them. So, these are the some of the things that I would like to tell under this particular thing. And next one is means HRIDA scheme, that here that under this the heritage city development and also augmentation yojana scheme, under this particular scheme, that we are going to see that even urban areas has to be made out to preserve their particular heritages, that we are using this particular HRIDA day scheme. And this heritage city development and also augmented yojana is very much impressed, and also today's urban heritage preservations are being made out, whatever our kings and also whatever our people are being made out for us, that particular heredity which has been coming up, and we want to protect those things, and we can able to preserve like the different places. So, this makes that there is a good link between the tourism and the infrastructure development. So, these schemes are been very helpful to this particular younger generation regarding their skill development from their forefathers, what they developed, that they can able to protect them, and they can able to preserve them, and they can able to give for the future generation, that whatever that particular things are can able to make it out. So, and also we can see this another one is called e-visa and digital initiatives. This is very important one that today's that we required, because that whatever that we are being taken at photography or whatever that we are being preserved in the different places. So, those things that we preserved in this particular virtually and also onlinely, that we are going to keep them, and we can make those particular systems, because if we want a e-visa, that some of the countries are been given simply that particular visa processings, and of 175 countries are been there, we can directly go to those particular countries, especially like this to Bhutan, or then we can go to Nepal, we can go to Thailand, and these places are been there. Even when you boarded there, that they can also ask some of the reports, and they can able to receive you in those particular countries. These e-visa procedures are been simplified for the travelers and travel agencies, and also the travel guides, so that it can be helpful to the tourists, how best way that we can able to use them, right. And also the digital facilitations portals are been there nowadays, that we can also know those things before itself. We can able to study those particular places, which one virtually that we can see them through this particular digital initiatives, and also reality that we go there and we can enjoy and those particular places, and we can able to refresh our minds through this particular tourism department. And also the roles, if you take the roles of our state government, that the state government has been giving a tremendous different type of policies, and made the infrastructure development projects for us, and even our Telangana government is been making out and invest initiatives, different type of initiatives to work under this particular state government and made it out a great success in our places. And when come to this particular public private partnership, just now I told you that in the public private partnerships that most of the hotels and resort developments are been came into existence for the conventional centers and also for theme parks, and cruise tourism has been drastically developed by this PPP in tourism also. So, this helped that so many people are been making out some of the changes coming up in this particular tourism industry. And the challenges when you talk about that in government schemes, that they are funding the constraints like the environmental concerns are very important for us, like providing some facilities regarding this particular solar energy and providing some of the schemes making of development of this particular floriculture for the tourism people and making the bouquets at the banquet and also the event management. It made a good challenge in this particular government has been taken a step in different places and made that more scenic places, more funding in those particular places to develop by this particular networking system. Nearby for us also that there is a wide system that we are being made out. So, outside of this particular TSAT. So, I am very happy that how these things are being there going on, and also a considerable changes are being there in this, and a very good coordination has been there for this particular schemes with respect to this center as well as the state government. So, these funding constraints are been there, even though that we are making of those things, and the government has been playing a greater role in this tourism for the growth and also for the integration of this particular infrastructure developments, and also to promote a sustainable focus of this in making of this particular tourism development in our places. So, when you talk about this particular the introduction of this national tourism policy, we need structural framework, sustainable as well as initiative development and vision and mission, that looking ahead and also mission, the people who has to make down come forward as a social responsibility to improve their particular facilities infrastructurally or by funding the some of the things and making that a grand success of our sustainable inclusions. So, here we are having the evolution of the national tourism policies. In 1982, we are having first tourism policy, and in 2002, we got the national tourism policy and also a draft of the 2022 reforms. Now, in 2025 also, we got the different type of policies, 2025 policy, tourism policy in Telangana state. So, the main objectives of this national tourism policy is that they will increase the foreign tourist arrivals. That is very important. Inbound and outbound tourists are been drastically increased due to this international airport for us, and also they enhance the domestic tourism, and because that Begumpet and also some of the places that we have been coming up with this particular airways and making this particular movement very fastly for the employment generation there. They are getting that nearby airports, nearby that particular railway stations, and at different places the employability has been generated. Most of the students of this tourism are been getting this particular thing, and there is a lot of sustainable development is there in the Telangana state. So, key features of this 2002, that it has been made out under diversification, product diversification, infrastructure development, rural promotion has been made out, and in 2022 digital transformation and tourism focus, and also the investment promotion has been made out, and that ease of doing this particular businesses has been made out in 2022, and also they made now in the sustainable tourism focus, because this time that we are making this environmental protection, because we already made in 2021 we faced that corona movement, and also how it is ecosystem has been damaged, and not only that the humanity that we are been having. So, those community participations are been very important for us, and also the responsible of the tourism practices made by this government and made it more successful and more economy for the making of this thing. And also there are different roles of technology in the tourism policies, like the smart tourism initiatives, online booking systems are being came into existence. There are different type of data driven marketings. There have been today digitization, so lot of people are been using, and the investment also in this fixed deposits of this. So how they have been making the financial distributions, 100% FDIs are been coming up from different to make different hotels, like I saw here in Hyderabad that we are having Westin, and also that we are having Deloitte. There are so many infrastructure status are been coming up, and we are learning that where these things are been getting up, and also we are been means importing some of these China products, make this some tax incentives, how we are been from Singapore and also from Malaysia, we are been getting this, even that edible oils and also other type of financial inclusions things have been very helpful for us in the investment of this and making this great success of it. Some skill development in tourism also have been making out, and we are giving some hospitality training and making the capacity building and initiative and also employment generation. So, my friends, today let us know that concluding that we are making a lot of changes are been coming up. So, the government has to take some more steps and making this grand success and make the more strengthening this particular tourism policies, and which can be uplift that particular employability, and also to strengthen the standard of living of those particular rural people and make this tourism more successful. So, thank you of listening, kind listening of this my sector of this tourism. Thank you.